I'm feeling much better right in this place because earlier I did attract the attention in Delhi. Right now everyone is interested in me because in Delhi I was without the bike as well and I had the hat over, so it would be very hard to recognize that I am tourist. And this is the proof that I am in the different district right now because beep 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 beep. Hello! Why stop? Hello, hello, hello! Hello, hello, hello! Leaf, because I'm afraid that will be ill. I'm putting leaf inside my ear. Next leaf right now. Yes, this is everything what I can do against the wind. Everything. This is kosmos. Myślałem, że będę sam. Jechałem w polną drogę. A za mną idzie ciężarówka oczywiście. Nigdy nie będę sam. Ja się bardzo boję tego piasku, bo mi się sypie do szprych, do łańcucha i potem muszę zatrzymywać się na stacji benzynowej i zatrzymywać się na stacji benzynowej, prosić o benzynę, płukać to benzyną i smarować znowu łańcuch. 18 grudnia, a ja jadę wśród pól kwitnącego rzepaku. A w Polsce niedługo będzie Wigilia. Szpaka na pole. Hello, hello. I'm greeting, but I'm not greeted. That we should cycle today 2 hours or 3 hours more. But thank you that you are inviting me to the house. Really. It's very good.
What's Albi?
Okay, outside. Hello. Okay, that's fine. Coffee, you know that's fine, but I have to cycle. Really,
Only 5 minutes.
but I spent already 5 minutes, 1 hour here, so it's I can't be everywhere, you know. Unfortunately, we're a very nice man, but I can't be everywhere, you know.
Okay.
But thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck.
Good luck. You too. Hello. Very funny. This cow. Oh, road is gonna be a little bit fucked up. It's not cow. It's not good for my bike. Hello, hello. Bre. Okay. I can see rice fields around me. Rice or wheat fields, I'm not sure. Indiański dom, ale wygląda bardzo bogato. Naprawdę wygląda to ładnie. Kira Garmi. Pir Kamria.
पीर कमड़िया
Pir Kamria.
पीर आए
Yes, Pir Kamria. Pir Kamria.
They come here. Header से जाएगा. Sign देंगे.
Bardziej ubita.
आज एक बनाई ना श्री. चलो बेटा. Selfie, right, straight.
I am going further. Further.
कौन को पूछा है काम का व्यवस्था
I would be happy to stay here. Yes.
हाँ यार ओके नो नहीं यार रुक जाओ
Sorry?
हाँ रुको बटन रोड
Everything what they could offer me, this is this temple. Do you speak English? Unfortunately, they don't understand me. It's too noisy. I'm looking for just quiet place. I don't want to sleep in this temple. So we have today breakfast at the top of the great house. He invited me. He's a very nice guy. Toast and milk. It's winter and it's after the season, and it's like in Europe that farmers in winter don't work too much in the winter season. So there, this is from cotton field and will be used like a fuel and cook the food. To cook the food. I have to admit that breakfast on this top floor, on this roof, tastes really much better than usually. It's absolutely great design, and I love Indian architecture. It's so good created, really. This balcony. This simplicity, there's a absolutely, it's very good. And it costs only 20,000 euro, yes, to build something like this. So, if someone has 20,000 euro and will live in India, I think that's a very good idea. Almost like Ganges. Kosmik. Czasem jak tak jadę, ktoś podjeżdża do mnie i zaczyna coś krzyczeć. Nie wiem jakie ktoś ma intencje, to naprawdę, czasami się boję. Ale czasami generalnie ludzie są bardzo, bardzo przyjaźni. W 80%, w 95%. Talking something to me, but in Hindu, that he's following me. He's expecting an answer. Maybe he's nice, but I don't even know what he's talking about. This is very common in this area that people won't talk to me, but in Hindu only. No comments. They're from the school probably. Pole rzepakowe i te palma tam. Po prostu dla mnie odjazd. Absolutny odjazd. Absolutny. Landscape is gonna change. This is Rajasthan. Oh, hello. hello.
देख मारना
Hello, 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 hello. Kanał nawadniający pola tutaj. Ciekawe, czy te owce mówią Polish or English. Myślę, że nie. On mnie nie uderzył kijem, to dobrze. On pieprz na tego się, mam nadzieję, że nie na to. Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
Okay, thank you. To drzewo zbierają na opał. Kobiety. Wiedziałem, że to są kobiety. Hello! Kobiety zbierają na opał drzewo. I tak pieką chleb. Wszystko tak pieką. Wszystko. I tak pieką obiad. I don't have place, you know, to...
You are doing all traveling is cycling.
Yes, yes, yes.
आप लोग को यात्रा बढ़ते हैं जान दो going now चलो
I'm going somewhere to the south, not today, around 20 kilometers to the south. This is Rajasthan. Hello. Rajasthan on camels. 15 kilometers here.
15 किलोमीटर
Yes, over there.
पूरा इंडिया
Around India.
बात है इसमें आपके कोई संदेश क्या है साथ में क्या संदेश है
I don't understand. I don't understand. Kobiety mają zakryte twarze. Nie wszystkie, ale miały zakryte twarze te kobiety. Znowu moja ulubiona pora, czyli wieczór. Wieczór jest moim